wanna cry on the dance floor. It's so embarrassing. Don't send me photos you make it worse, 'cause you're so hard, it's hurting my feelings. Get a little lonely. Get a little close tonight. You're the only one who knows me, babe. So hard, you're hurting my feelings. Can't be up. So hard, you're hurting my feelings. Can't be up. So hard, you're hurting my feelings. Can't be up. So hard, you're hurting my feelings. Can't be up.
Hello there, Pastafarians. It's me, Schism. It is Tuesday. This is the radio show. Tuesday, the 12th of the 11th of the 12,019th month. Here I am sitting with Joe LaRoe
Hello.
at Safe Word Studios. And I was thinking I'd like you to show me the banana. The banana! So yeah, it's Caroline Polachek. Don't mean to say her name incorrectly, but, you know, after we approach the third syllable, I get very, very nervous. But yeah, welcome to the show. Cisco Perez here, Meridian Heights is here. Welcome everybody. It's a very short show today.
Meridian.
Hello everybody. We're going to be premiering our video, which we premiered last night, and talking a little bit about that, and moving on. I've got a lot of chores to do. I'm behind. So Joe's all like, let's skip the show today, and I was like, give me fucking 20 minutes, and she says, okay. So no fucking around, no talking shit, no saying hello to everybody, no inviting Christians to come talk to us. Not today, ladies and gentlemen and Pastafarians. For today, we're going to watch this video. Look at this. We made a video. It's 8 minutes, and it's we've done a lot of editing on it. Took us about a month to do this, but it wasn't like a very focused one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of us live in different states, so it was like
Yes, this was
passing files back and forth.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. It takes time.
Took way too much time. I mean, took a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's going to take time, a whole lot of precious time. It's going to take plenty of time to do it right. To do it right now, which is what we want to do. We want to do it right now. It's going to take time to do it right now. But anyway, we got it done, and here it is, and you can watch it at your leisure, or you can watch it right now with us. Don't you understand? Your self-worth comes from me.
Here, maybe this would be a better.
Well, not right now, because I gotta slow it down. We can't watch it in double speed, because then the people who are watching it at double speed later will be watching it in quadruple speed, and that will blow their brains up, and I can't really do that. Also, I guess I'll set it up a little bit more. This is a movie that we Mormons watched, and now we're making fun of it, like it's Mystery Science Theater. See? Do you see the bit? See the silhouettes here? See how there's 3 characters here? Yeah. One of them's a pirate, see? Don't you understand? Your self-worth comes from me!
Here, maybe this would be a better tagline.
Johnny Lingo, trading cattle for chattel.
What did you see? Where did he
Johnny
touch you?
Lingo.
He comes again so soon.
Johnny Lingo.
Yep, she knows what he's talking about.
I hear some of the women in the village call him Johnny Lingus.
And now I, Moroni, having lived my days among the Lamanites, did open a tiki shop.
I don't pay you to stand around gossiping.
In fact, I don't even pay you.
Mr. Harris, Johnny Lingo. Oh, well, he comes often when he's through trading.
Anyone else getting kind of like a colonialist vibe from Mr. Harris?
Right? What is the point of this character? Other than to answer the age-old question, if a story takes place on an island and no white people were around to see it, did it actually take place?
That? You mean the little shadow who comes in once in a while for a spool of thread? That's the one.
She has a face like a stone, and she looks as though she missed too many meals.
It's gross to be skinny!
She's not young either. She's maybe 19 or even 20.
Kind of pandering to the
Moke
BYU
long
audience
ago
here.
gave up
Yeah,
hope of finding a
BYU.
husband
Breed 'em
for
young.
Why would Johnny Lingo take himself such a wife when he could have any girl on the island?
her. He's a shrewd trader.
I got some cattle in this van over here. You wanna come take a look, Cabana boy?
He'd take a wife like Mahana just to save himself a few cows.
I only know what they're saying.
Well, it's none of our business anyway who Johnny Lingo marries. As the Poplin Lonnie ordered, take it away.
She's waited a long time for it. Would you like me to tell her it is here?
Tulo, you're a conniving scoundrel. You
And
know
a
very
lazy
well who
island
did the bargain.
ne'er-do-well.
Why, sir, I had not thought.
And all of a sudden, Shakespeare. Why, sir, I had not thought. This lovely wife which you have bought.
Oh yeah, I never noticed that. Is that Icelandic pentameter?
Thank you, Mr. Harris.
Hey, but don't forget to tell Lonnie.
Do not worry, Mr. Harris.
Mahana.
We're already filming? I just got out of the shower.
Why wouldn't you just cover the nipples? I mean, it's just 2 inches. Just pull it 2 inches up.
knows today's the bargaining day.
I mean, they're just staring at me. It's like the neighbour from Home Improvement looking over the fence.
He's as
Hey
foolish
there,
as
neighbour.
Is that the albino from The Princess Bride?
He has eyes, hasn't he?
But he must think he's getting a bargain.
He will get a bargain. He wants a woman to mend his roof, to fix his supper, and doesn't want to pay more than a 3-legged cow for her.
You do not know what it means to have a homely daughter, Mayhai.
So this is like the Twilight episode, right? With the pig people being like, "Oh, she's so ugly," and like she's like Marilyn Monroe.
There definitely does seem to be some projection going on here.
It's a little bit on the nose, guys.
Speaking only in whispers and never looking at me. This is what comes, Mayhai, of buying a 2-cow wife. Look at you. You paid 4 cows for your wife.
5.
And she gave you beautiful daughters. Your investment has been doubled.
And really, what woman doesn't want to be
I
thought
see
of as
her.
a child-producing investment?
Mahana, you ugly.
Why are they letting her look all pretty in Act 1? I thought they've got to have glasses and like her hair all up and like holding a book.
Right, like a mousy tree librarian who comes out of the tree, takes off her glasses, and...
Shall I follow you up there with a stick? Do you want me to put bruises all over you so that Johnny Lingo will see what a disobedient daughter you are?
Let me.
I'll beat her. You've had enough. It's my turn. This is my beating stick.
All the other girls in the village envy you.
They mock me.
They would change places with you, every one of them. Look, be a good girl and come down for the bargaining.
Be a good girl. Come down here and be sold as a bride. Hey, do you think this film would pass the Bechdel test?
I'm not even sure that this would pass the sexy lamp test.
Bring out your dead.
That's a Monty Python joke. Do you get Monty Python in the Mormon church? Is that right?
What are you talking about? Mormons love Monty Python. Except for maybe Life of Brian.
This is the Valley of Lost, right? The smoke monster's just down the hill there.
I don't know how these guys are showing their porn shoulders. It's super slutty. This is a village of like total sluts.
Yeah, I've never figured out how the Polynesian garment exclusion policy works.
The roof of her father's hut. She never stops working. Is that not so, Moke?
It is so.
It's totally okay to lie if you're helping your friend sell his daughter.
I mean, does she really have to be present and consenting for a bargaining?
Shall we begin?
The answer, I guess, is no. We got enough priesthood around here.
Man, the costume budget on this is just, carpets.
Clearance bolts of fabric.
Here's what we can afford. Couple towels.
I think the majority of the costume budget went towards these wigs.
What is it you want? I wish to take Mahana for my wife. It is hard for a man to give his daughter to another. I am prepared to pay.
I would like to take your daughter. It is hard to give my daughter. I will pay you for your daughter.
So far, I'm not seeing much of her worth being tied up in herself.
It's like there's people that say, "Hey, don't rape. That's someone's daughter." That's someone. It's not don't rape someone's daughter. Just don't rape someone.
If he asks for 2 cows, Johnny Lingo will settle for 1. If he asks for 1 cow, Johnny Lingo will settle for the horns and the tail.
Self-worth here seems awfully tied to the law of supply and demand.
How many cows am I worth? Twice as much as everybody else. Oh, that makes me feel so good.
I'm a 4-cow wife myself. Really? My husband paid 5 cows for me. 1 cow.
So is this whole thing just flipped in a polygamous village with no meat? Like instead of an 8-cow wife, you have an 8-wife cow with great self-esteem?
You have some self-worth, Bessie. What if the wives bubble bursts? Oh no, I can't offload all these daughters I have. I wish I had some cows. She's already 14, I can't give her away. Is there a prophet wants this girl? Come on.
3 cows is many. But not enough for Mahana. I will pay 8 cows.
Well, because you know what they say. Why buy milk when you have an 8-cow wife at home?
8 cow. Just think of the acne cream I could buy with 8 cows.
Tomorrow night will be the wedding festival. And then Mahana and I will leave for the honeymoon place.
We will go to the honeymoon place, and we will have the sex, and we will make the babies. Sign in the nail.
Nailed it.
I guess I exit this way. Alright, so Johnny Lingo, what do you rate it?
Look, I'm not gonna say that this is the most offensive thing to ever come out of BYU.
It would be great if it was, though.
What I am gonna say is, if there's anything virtuous, lovely, of good report, or praiseworthy, I really don't think it's Johnny Lingo. I'm sorry, but I can only give this 1 out of 5 cows. What about you?
I give it 8 cows.
I thought you hated it.
Oh, I did. I was just saying it's 8 cows to give it some self-worth, right? That's the idea, right? I learned the lesson of the story. Now it's worthy because I gave it an inflated rating, so it feels good about itself.
I decline to rate this film. I'm better than that.
So there we go. There's our recent production. This is live now. This is me talking.
Yeah.
The part where we're just watching it is over. So that took us about a month and a half, but you know, it was just in our hobby space. We weren't getting too serious or stressed about it. I think it went really good. We were just trying to see if it works, if we can find a way to collaborate over such a long distance. And I think the answer is yes. So, you know, I'm not going to give that one our masterpiece sort of marks or anything. It's a proof, and a proof that it works and the jokes are funny, and we don't have to give a shit about the ragged edges, because it's really about that Icelandic pentameter joke right there. Like, that shit can come out of
Nailed.
Yeah, nailed it. So yeah, so we got some new. We posted that up yesterday. Got some views on it. Put it all around on all the social medias and be like, look, we did it. So we got 200 views on that, which is, you know.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. So.
It was a blast, and we sent it back and forth, and we'll be doing more and more videos like that. I think Mr. Kruger's Christmas is next. It's got what's his name in it?
Johnny Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah. Isn't that right? Jimmy Stewart?
Yeah, that sounds more right than Johnny.
Yeah. And so, Johnny Lingo, I think you've got all. It's Jimmy Lingo. So I don't want to tell any of the great jokes that we're making about that here, because I don't want to spoil it.
Right.
Yeah, no, we haven't made any yet. Joe's watched it, and she was very, very sad all morning from having to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oi. But, it was pretty, so we'll do that, and we'll be able to make money off of the Christmas craze, because now that it's the middle of November, it's time to start thinking about the war on Christmas. It's going to start really, really soon again. Starts back up right the day after Thanksgiving. That's why they call it Black Friday. So yeah, please do join us in the war on Christmas, and we're gonna get it outlawed pretty soon. Maybe not outlawed, but you know, embarrassing thing to do. It'd be like, you know, the war on sacrificing goats, right? Like, I'm not gonna get it. I don't want to get it outlawed, though. You know, I do. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
But I just want people to feel like idiots if they do it. Like, that's my goal.
Yeah, if they bring their kink into the public.
That's right.
Yeah.
If they're like, you know what I like to do? I like to wear my my church clothes out in public so everybody knows what religion I am. And like, oh, gross. Be embarrassed about your church because of how false it is. It's an evil, false church. No churches are true, in fact, because the truth is a cult. It's not a church, right? It's very culty when you find truth.
Yeah, it's one generation is the truth, not the next generation. And the longer church has generations in it, the more evil and false it becomes.
And the more serious they're trying to take themselves. But anyway, I don't need to be lectury, because I'm just sort of delivering some shit and some news and moving on.
Premiere. Woohoo!
So thanks everyone for joining us. Cisco Pereira, Meridian Heights, and Cindy Flattery. Flirty. Very flirty. Give me back the sheet, dude. I gotta make the bed. I know, right? It was
right? Bed
pretty.
sheets.
That's all that they had out there for budget at the BYU Hawaii, apparently. And they're like, it'll work.
But the parasols were weird.
Yeah, I think that those were the people's though, because they would just brought them with themselves for the thing.
I see.
And they're like, well, I have it because of I have it, and I'm gonna use it because you're making me sit there. Yeah.
You said you thought of some other jokes you would put in?
Yeah, a couple other jokes. There's one time where the old white guy's all like, he comes often when he's through trading, and so, you know, we could do more jokes about how innocent the Mormons are to be using such silly wordage, phrasings
over and over because they're unaware.
Yeah, so we could, but you know, we had a lot of cum jokes already because Johnny Lingo comes.
Right.
That's like the kid was screaming. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, and all the ladies are giggling.
That's
so
right. Yeah.
It seems like
we already told that joke 3 times.
Yep.
But you know.
Was there another one?
Well, probably. But yeah, that's the point. Is like it's really just people making fun of a movie. The jokes, you can just keep doing it over and over.
Yeah.
So basically, what we do is we just watch the movie until we have enough jokes to film it, and then we just edit them all together. So that's what we're going to do with Mr. Kruger. Mr. Krugerand. But, like I said, I gotta get out of here for real world chores and shit. So, that's it for today, but we will be back tomorrow. We were gonna skip today, but I sneaked this in before we went, because we had a fun day, what is it called? Publishing that shit yesterday.
Yeah. That's fun.
It was lots of fun. So we'll see you tomorrow for the radio show. Schizophrenic, Jonah Rowe.
See you guys.
See you soon, Pastafarians. Thanks for coming by.
My bedroom is a disaster. My dog has got kidney failure. I've been sitting at the bar too much, kissing people in my head and saying rubbish things I should not have said. And they're building things outside my window. Everywhere I look there are signposts. I just sit in my house making noise for fun, and I'm not moving much or proving much to anyone. No. I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost for a while, and I'm feeling tired. I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost for a while, and I spend so much time eating pasta. Although I'm probably allergic and other people seem to move so much faster, I wonder why I'm feeling lonely. spent all of yesterday